Zach, if your home caught fire, you'd want crews to be able to fight the flames quickly. But firefighters in Henrico say a faulty hydrant prevented them from being able to do that on Friday.
We wanted to know how often county leaders check your hydrants to make sure they work. Lorenzo Hall is in the studio with what he found out. Zoe?
Steph and Bill, we found out fire hydrants in some of your neighborhoods aren't being checked as frequently as some safety organizations recommend. This Henrico home now sits condemned after it's gutted by a 2-alarm fire just before the weekend. CBS 6 found out one problem crews encountered: a faulty fire hydrant with the largest cap to release water stuck. This is common?
It's not very common.
However, we still took this issue to Melvin Slaw with Henrico's Department of Public Utilities to find out how often these hydrants are inspected. He says once every 3 years.
It takes us that long to get through them all with the staff.
Henrico has 12,500 fire hydrants to maintain, but still, the National Fire Protection Association recommends hydrants be inspected at least once every year for vandalism, accidental damage, and natural wear and tear. We checked with other localities in the metro. Chesterfield, with 11,500 hydrants, 1,000 fewer than Henrico, inspects theirs once every year. We also traveled to Richmond and found they inspect the city's 6,500 hydrants, like Henrico, once every 3 years, if not longer in some cases.
We have a general schedule that we go by, but if there is an emergency or, if we have had some customer inquiries, about the same fire hydrant in the area, that goes to the top of the list.
Back in Henrico, Slaw says hydrants in the vicinity of this charred home will go to the top of their list. He says recently inspected hydrants look freshly painted like these in the government complex. But at the scene of Friday's fire, we saw plenty of hydrants being overtaken by rust and weeds.
The fire hydrants, when we do those checks, have been working properly.
Now, Slaw says if you have any reservations about the fire hydrant in your neighborhood, call the fire department or the Department of Public Utilities. I'm Lorenzo Hall for CBS 6 News.